Welcome to the Single Side of Houston. I'm your host, Mahalia, and today we're going to be discussing the topic of to be or not to be single. Let's begin. So, what is it like being single in Houston?
Being single in Houston for me, it's interesting because I have to admit that I am gay. First of all, second of all, it's so funny to me because I run across a lot of women because I guess the way that I look, they'll stop and they'll stare and try to get my attention, and I'm looking like I'm good. No, leave me alone. Thirsty. I'm like, really? Like, wow. But anyway, but being single in Houston is fun to me. On one hand, I would desire a relationship maybe, but also in the same sense, it just depends upon the person. I don't have to sleep with everybody. I don't have to be in a relationship with everybody. I've never been that type of person. It's very interesting here in Houston. You have your good, your bad, and your all what you make out of.
Okay, time to get a little deeper. What do you like and dislike about being single?
Sometimes it gets lonely around the holidays or whatnot, but they pass. I was in a long-term marriage. And so after that marriage ended, my kids grew and left the nest. I had to spend some time getting to know myself. What I like about being single is I don't have to consider anybody. I can get up, travel when I want to. I don't have to go a place and, well, let me call him and let him know where I am or what I'm doing. I don't have to consider anybody, so I like that. Maybe I'm selfish. Oh, well.
What was your worst dating experience in Houston?
My first time after I got divorced from my ex-wife, what ended up happening is I met this guy, and because I was like, okay, let me go ahead and see what's going on over here, because I've always liked guys for as long as I can remember. But so I started dating this one guy. Was a liar. To expound on a little bit more on the gay dating scene here in Houston, it can be actually horrible because for the very simple fact, people cheat on people, and even to the point where I've been in actual relationships and we'll be out somewhere and there's somebody that knows we're together, or even to the point of seeing us together, and they will try to either get my ex-boyfriend's attention or they're trying to get my attention. A thief had the keys to my car, my apartment, just knew all my clients, and just a mess. It was a horrible mess. Money come up missing. As I would go out of town every 2 weeks to work, I would come back home, clothes missing, wake up, car gone, and I'm looking like, what the hell? And so I was like, that was one of the most worst experiences that I've ever had being single and dating here in Houston at that particular time.
Wow. Dang, everything gone.
Right.
My worst experience with dating in Houston involves me thinking that I found the Mrs. Right, but I found out that she was already Mrs. Right to somebody else. Thought I found the second Mrs. Right. Hey. Turns out she was Mrs. Right already now to somebody else, and still lives with that person, but acts single. We did everything. We went on vacations. Oh, wow. I'm serious. Like took pictures and everything, and I'm like,
pictures?
Yes.
What? Wow, that's different. That's crazy. Trifling, but crazy. That's wow.
Can't say that it's made me bitter. It just made me understand that there are other sides of dating. That there are people out there who will try to still get their best interest before they care about yours.
And that's the problem in Houston. Like, everybody down here feels as if they're player made, so they all have to, like, they all want.
So all the dudes down here in Houston think that they're player made. Like, I was talking to one dude at this one time where he would say, I'm player made because I'm on slabs. Like, that was his whole reason for why he was acting like a little hoe and everything.
They all want to be with him.
Like,
So right. They always want to have multiple people. And I personally don't got time for it. So.
Right.
She said player made.
Player made. I like that.
Now,
Right.
my story is a little bit different when I date in Houston. And the reason I say that is because for me being a female athlete, I connect with most men that like sports on that level.
So dope.
So, well, I'm glad you feel that way. Right. Others don't feel that way, but I'm glad you feel that way.
Athletes stick together.
So, as far as, I'm very simple. My date can be a basketball. My date can be movies. My date can be something simple. It don't have to be extravagant. But everything goes well until it's like I'm always in that friend category. But it's nothing bad. These men definitely throw me in the friend zone.
I don't think they friend zone her because she's athletic. I think just guys just want to have somebody they can just relate to on a personal level or a friendship level that's not a guy.
But it's nothing bad, but it's just always, I can call her and talk to her about this. LeBron, did you see LeBron do this? Did you see this? Did you do that? But it's never like a girlfriend.
So she might be getting put in the friend zone unintentionally. So she may just want to kind of switch up her approach. She's like, hey, yeah, we can talk about this, but we can also do this.
No. I thought sometimes men like women that know what they're talking about, but
And the guys are maybe a little slow sometimes. They don't catch hints as well as women do. So you may have to like throw him a hint.
it's not a bad dating situation, but it's awkward because you want to be more than the chick that knows sports. Homegirl. Okay, the down to earth.
Next question.
We wouldn't be on the single side of
I was ready to tell mine. When I don't have a worse one, really, it's just weird situation.
Okay,
like
so
weird
weird
things
dating
happen.
experience.
Yeah, nothing trifling. Thank God, nothing, no drama. I don't do drama. It's just weird things happen and it just stops. But like I mentioned earlier, my love language is time. What also coincides with time is effective communication. I feel like that the lack of effective communication, because you can be a good communicator or you can communicate, but there's good communication and bad communication. So effective communication, I feel like it lacks. That's why I'm single for the most part, because people want to commit to you, but not all the way. In order for us to spend time together, we have to first effectively communicate to get time together. And it seems like in Houston that time and effective communication, they don't go together. I may not be important to them. That's fine. It'd be nice for them to communicate that, but they don't because they lack of communication. So when you have somebody like me who holds them accountable for that, because I'm gonna give you my communication, then they may not know how to reciprocate that, and then it just falls off and breaks apart. So effective communication is one like the key element that is missing. That's very important.
So what does being single mean to you?
The fact that no one has ever stepped up, or no one has yet stepped up to be like, it's just me and you exclusively dating.
Yeah.
So, or even the fact that I'm not even married, like, nobody has said that you're mine, nobody else can really have you type thing. Like, I haven't had those commitment words. Yes.
If I can piggyback off of what she's saying, I guess maybe I'm old school. I don't read minds. And just because we've gone out a couple of times, you know, that does not mean that we're together. You know, I want membership, not sponsorship, if that makes sense. So whoever comes in my life, I feel like God will bring or send that right person to find me. I'm not looking for him. My virtual black book is nice, very nice. I need you to say, will you go with me? Yes, no, or maybe, so we can have a conversation. And I'm gonna tell you where I am in that, you know. But some people, because you're spending a certain amount of time, it's automatic. You know, and mainly it's us women, you know. But let's have a conversation. Let's have open dialogue. Tell me what you want. If it's just physical, let's talk about it, because I might be down for it. If it's a relationship, tell me what you want. We're you know, I'm in my 40s, so I don't have time to play those games, you know. So, you know, communicate. Like he said, let's just communicate. Let's talk about it. So yeah, I don't need to be in a relationship to feel complete. I am me. I'm Tara. If you don't know me, check me out.
Alrighty, y'all. So y'all got a little taste of what it's like dating in Houston or being single in Houston. So now we want to hear from you. What are some of your answers to the questions that we asked today? Leave your commentary in the box below. Share this video to your friends and family, and we'll catch you next time on the Single Side of Houston.
Action.
I am single.